I'm Chris Devon. Right now I'm joined by top agent out of the Newton Brookline market, Matt Montgomery from Hammond Residential. Now, Matt, in our last segment we broke down the higher end market at, let's say, 1.5, 2 million plus.
Correct.
How about for that moderate market in the Newton Brookline area?
Yeah, so the moderate market in Newton Brookline, I mean, it's not really fair to call it the lower end because we're still talking about expensive houses and condominiums.
I mean, really think about what we're talking about, $1 million homes in the moderate price, but that's the reality of Boston, which is kind of crazy.
It's the price we pay for living in the communities that we live in, and it's been really, really an amazing year in that segment. Once again, we had sort of similar situations to what we saw in 2013 where buying a house was a challenge. I mean, you really had to want it. You really had to go in with the boxing gloves on, prepared to pull out all punches, and it was not easy. I mean, we're closing on a property this week. I can't tell you how many condominiums I sold in Brookline this year where there were no contingencies. And I'm not talking no financing. We're talking no contingencies. No contingencies. We'll close when you want. You can live there for a while after we own it. We won't charge you rent. They were just fighting. And the moderate price point in Brookline, there almost are no single families. I mean, there were 6 single families that sold in Brookline this year under $1 million.
Wow.
And it's not a little town. I mean, we're talking a pretty decent sized, suburb. In Newton, it's a little bit different. There's a lot more inventory. It's a lot more diverse. Condos and singles as well. Those singles are much more prevalent in Newton in that price point. And the market's been very, very good, and almost equally as competitive to Brookline if the property's got a great location and it's in good shape.
It's a competitive market, bottom line.
It is. It's super competitive, and we've been really, really lucky. I mean, it's one of those years where you're really happy to be a listing broker. I mean, I work with a lot of buyers too, and it's heartbreaking when somebody just wants to get their kids into a good school system, and they think they're earning really good money, and what it buys them in the marketplace that we trade property in is it's a little bit disconcerting, but it's also really great, and it's the price we pay to live so close to the city. And we all love having access into Boston that's so fast.
Great information, Matt. And if you'd like to connect with Matt and his team directly, if you're buying or selling real estate in the Newton Brookline area, you can do so by going to mjmrealestate.com. And for more real estate tips, remember you can click the videos below right here on boston.com.
Tune into Radio BDC Sunday mornings at 7 to hear Chris Devon and his guest list of top-notch local real estate professionals deliver the timely truths of the greater Boston real estate market.